next type of simple tissue what we are having is Collenchyma. Collenchyma is also a type of living tissue, and it is almost found in all the primary body of the plant. It is absent in the secondary body of dicots. Now, this type of Collenchyma is present in 2 to 3 layers below the epidermis and form a layer called as hypodermis. For example, this you can see clearly in example Helianthus, sunflower. Now, these cells are thick walled cells, and this cell's shape is, these are slightly, for example, the shape of the cell is generally elongated. The shape of the cell is elongated with oblique end walls. Shape of the cell is elongated with oblique end walls, and the length is generally 2 millimeters in length. Now, this possesses a degree of plasticity, and this will be rounded or the end walls are slightly rounded or they may be tapering at the ends. Okay. Now, here this Collenchyma cells possess a property of plasticity, and there was an anatomist called as Majumdar. In the year 1941, he divided these cells which are having elongated structure with oblique end walls or some rounded or tapering ends, thick cell walls are there. This he divided the Collenchyma into 3 types. What are those? Those are lamellar Collenchyma, angular Collenchyma, and another one is annular Collenchyma. This is important. Majumdar in 1941 divided the Collenchyma into how many types, or which he divided the which tissue. So that is Collenchyma tissue into annular, lamellar, angular and annular. Now this contains, now this Collenchyma tissue contains, these are living tissues, and this contains, as they are living tissues, these may contain protoplasm. These may contain, the cell wall may contain cellulose, and the pectin substances may also be present. Now this cell wall is thickened. In case of Collenchyma, the cell wall is thick, and the main function of Collenchyma is it gives mechanical strength to the plant. It gives mechanical strength permanently. Okay. So this is Collenchyma, a Collenchyma tissue. Again, I will repeat the points. Collenchyma is a living parenchyma tissue. It is found only in the primary body. It is not seen in the secondary body of the dicot plants, and it occurs in the stem in 2 to 3 layers immediately below the epidermis, and it is called as hypodermal layer. Example in Helianthus you can take. And again, the shape of the cells are generally elongated with oblique ends, and the size will be almost of 2 millimeter when we see the transverse section. Next, this Collenchyma is a living and living tissue. That's why you can see the presence of protoplasm are present here, and you will see the cell wall made up of cellulose and pectic substances. This cell wall has the capacity of expanding, as we said, plasticity is there. It has the capacity of the expanding of the cells, and it gives tensile strength to the plant body. And overall, one more anatomist was there, Majumdar, in 1941. He divided Collenchyma into the 3 types. Those are lamellar, angular and annular Collenchyma.